All right, so Jeremy asks, how do you bring your energy, focus, awareness, your presence when you're standing in front of a woman, like on a street or something like that? Okay, all that means is being in a calm and relaxed state. That's all it means. You could go obfuscate that and make it all fancy, be like, well, you got to reside in your consciousness and be meditative and all stuff. That's not the case, because if you're like that, you can't be calm. You'll be calm, you'll be collected, but you won't be playful and you won't be fun. So you're sitting there and the whole thing is you just don't want to have the negative self-talk going on. You want to feel, oh, this is exciting. Let's see where this goes. That should be the mentality, the thought process you should have whenever you're talking to a new woman or anybody that you're interested in. Oh, this is exciting. Let's see where this goes. Let's see what can happen here. That's the proper way of doing it. If you're sitting there and you're like, oh, I need to meditate and go into my masculine and all this stuff, you're just making it way too complicated for yourself. And you don't need to have all those tactics. You just, your energy, the way you come off is really all that matters. If you can come and you can be calm, collected, and be fun to be around and be excited about what's about to happen, then you can joke. You could be connecting with the person. You can be there with that person, fully present. And what that means, your energy, focus, and awareness, that just means paying attention to her instead of paying attention to all the fucking chatter in your head. That's all that means. You can't be fully present if you got all this negative self-talk going on. You've got all these limiting beliefs and all these insecurities and stuff, because all you're doing when that happens is you're managing insecurities. You can't connect with that person. You're just managing all the fucking stress going on inside you. There's no way you can connect with somebody when you're managing stress. You're not even connected to yourself. You're just stuck in your head. That's why the tagline of Genuine Attraction is get out of your head and into her heart. Because if you're in your head, you can't do it. You're not even in your own heart. You're not even in your body. And that's why meditation is so critical, because it calms the negative self-talk down. And it also allows you to be aware of your body so that you notice when these things come up, and then you can handle them in real time. So in other words, the letting go technique, and also this book here, this might be helpful for you, Learning to Love Yourself by Gay Hendricks, PhD. Check that out. That might help you out. And that's good for all you guys. Go check it out. Get that book. And then it's real short. It's only like 80 pages, real small. And then that's it, man. So what you need, if you want to really work on these things, if you really want to stop these negative self-talk stuff, it's going to take some hard work. A lot of people are like, well, I'm just going to read a bunch of motivational posts on Facebook and feel better. And then as soon as they walk out the door, they've forgotten all that shit. And then they go back and they're just feeling like stress. And they do this for years and they go into the cycle. They don't know how to fix it. The only way you're going to fix it is you got to put the work in. You got to sit down and do the letting go exercise every day. You got to meditate every day. You got to journal these negative self-talks and replace them with new things. And feel your body. And all that stuff will happen with meditation. It allows you to become more aware of your thoughts, more aware of your emotions, more aware of where the emotions are in your body and the associated thoughts that are tying them together. Then when you release the emotion with the letting go technique, the thought goes with it. And you start to find that there's really no problem there at all anyway. It was all in your head. There was never a problem to begin with. We're just living in a psychosis of anticipated apocalyptic scenarios. It's just living in that place instead of just living what's happening right now, which is absolutely nothing. Like right now, look at what's happening around you. It's like nothing. Right now, there's nothing. That means living in the now. Like there's nothing to worry about. But then your mind comes in and it kicks in and says, oh, I need to anticipate all these things in order to protect myself, in order to just survive and all this. It's like, that's not necessary. That's like 99% of that is not necessary at all. It's just mental masturbation to get you more into, because you're addicted to drama. You're addicted to your mental drama. You're addicted to the play-by-play, and you have to dissolve those addictions. And the only way to do that, like, how do you stop biting your nails? Like, I had a bad nail biting habit. Now they're all long as shit. But you know how I stopped myself? Oh, I'm biting my nails. Oh, stop and put it down. Stop and put it down. You got to do that with your emotions. You got to do that with these thoughts. Oh, I'm having this negative thought about this. Holy shit. Let's put that down. I don't need to do that. Oh, I got this negative emotion in my belly. Let me just sit here, breathe, and stay with it till it goes. I need to meditate tonight on this. Let me sit down and contemplate. Let me write down these negative thoughts. How about I replace them with good thoughts? Okay, I have this negative thought. Oh, stop, interrupt, swipe, do like a Tinder swipe. Like swipe that image away, man. Swipe that shit out of here. And you're like, what would the opposite feel like? Oh, I don't feel attractive to women. Actually, how would it feel if I was attractive to women? Oh, and sit in that space. It takes a lot of effort because there are a lot of negative habits going on in your mind. And all of these things keep you from being able to connect with somebody right in front of you. And that's it. Do that.